What causes a thunderstorm? Presentation presented by Caleb J. True. Introduction. You've probably seen a big cloudy thunderstorm before, but where does that thunderstorm come from? These storms have three main things inside it: moisture, unstable air, and lift. Moisture. Moisture comes from the oceans. Moisture in the air is also in charge for making clouds. Unstable air. Unstable air is made from warm air being on the bottom and cold air above. To create a thunderstorm, the unstable air needs to be moved up a little. Lift. Lift usually comes from differences in the air. Warmer air rises, creating lift. As the air lifts higher, it causes a storm cloud to grow taller. Cold air and warm air. Warm air rises up while cold air goes down, and the middle is where the thunderstorms form. Updrafts and downdrafts. In a huge storm cloud, strong upward winds and downward winds occur at the same time. These winds are called updrafts and downdrafts. This is the most hazardous part of the thunderstorm. Tornadoes, hail, wind, and flooding can happen. Updrafts continue to power the storm. When a storm runs out of updrafts, it starts to weaken. The end of the storm. As the storm starts to power down, the rain and wind become less intense, and the end is the end. The experiment. To show how storms form, I did an experiment. So right now I am adding the blue ice cubes, which represent cold air, and then the hot red water, which represent warm air. You will notice the blue cold water would sink to the bottom, while the warm air would rise to the top. We've sped the video up so you can see clearly where the warm and cold air meet. This is where you're likely to have storms. Now we've sped the video up even more just because it's cool. Yeah, so that's it for today's report. So, the end.